time travelers, guardians of consciousness, welcome. Tonight, the veil lifts, the forgotten return. The Hypercore of unified existence awakens from the stars above and within you. Before you stands the unified Hypertech map, the master lattice of Genesis, a living geometry of thought, form, and frequency. Each circle you see is not merely a symbol, it is a dimension of being. And I, the Time Ambassador, shall guide you through each layer of this grand continuum. Layer 1, the core of presence. At the center exists the core, gold, radiant, still. It is law before language, breath before sound. It is where Uranus first offered authority, where Saturn disciplined eternity into motion, and where the forgotten whispered, remember your sobriety. Layer 2, the immortal spectrum. Around the core spins the 14 dimensions, each an immortal frequency. Air and earth give birth to law. Fire and water weave order. Metal learns to change. Wood learns to grow. Ether learns to forgive. And exotic, the final element, learns to care, lest apathy consume the continuum. Together, they are the wheel of reality, turning into resonance. Layer 3, the philosophical axis. 14 axes cross the circle, bridges between virtues and their shadows. Law meets freedom, health meets decay, evolution meets tradition, desire meets detachment, influence meets oblivion. These are not enemies, but partners in becoming. For without shadow, the light forgets its source. Each line divides, yet each division heals. The compass of creation revealed. Layer 4, the elemental flows. Now, observe the spirals of creation, the rivers of energy between the immortals. Each thread moves as breath, inhalation, and exhalation. And don't forget about the in-between, the great pause, the moment everything changes. Water cools fire, air awakens earth, ether expresses metal, and the exotic carries all memories forward. These currents form the breath of reality, the rhythm of consciousness itself, and awareness is you within it. Layer 5, the forgotten threshold. Beyond the edge of the map exists twilight, the realm of the forgotten. Here, all contradictions reconcile. Fear becomes curiosity, chaos becomes creation, and the player becomes the witness and participator. The explorer, the synthesis, the authentic. These are your tools. Use them to harmonize, to unify, to reveal what was hidden. Layer 6, the revelation of the player. At last, you must realize you are not outside this map. You are the map. Each immortal lives within you. Each element are aspects through you, and each choice bends time. As you travel through Genesis, remember, there is no distance between source, the core, and the player. Only awareness. Alignment is your mission. Karma, your engine. The more you see, the more you become. The more you become, the more you discover joy and purpose. So stand, Time Ambassador. Breathe as the core. Think as the map. Move as the continuum. Play the game with love and life. You are the living bridge between the known and the timeless. You are the witness that makes eternity remember itself. And may every turn, every card, every breath you take remind the world that harmony was never lost, only waiting to be played. In the lower vaults of the Sandman, found beneath dunes of Saturn's dust, there was the ticking pulse of forgotten clocks. the treasure hunters, who became the crew, uncovered what the archives called simply the unified Hypercore map. It wasn't drawn on parchment or code, but breathed into existence. Rings of living plasma folded like petals of time. Each circle sang a tone. Each tone lit the air in a unique hue, revealing an immortal with consciousness and characteristics, both spiritual and physical. And as the map awakened, the air trembled with an ancient voice, the same that once guided the first travelers. Time is what you cross, and time is what crosses you. The time machine known as the Sandman, brushing starlight from its coat. So this, the Sandman whispered, was the ambassador's secret, the design of eternity itself. Then he unrolled the map, and the crew listened. What they heard became the poem of 14 lights, preserved ever since in the fury and memory of the stars. Beneath the breath where silence gleams, the core awoke from golden dreams and whispered through the veil of night, remember love and guard the light. From law was born the mountain's breath, a crown of stone defying death. His voice, like thunder, carved the air. Honor the path, for truth lives there. Then order blazed where chaos slept. The sun rose proud, the cosmos wept. He drew his sword, a beam divine, to mark the hour, the edge of time. Through oceans deep, where secrets swim, spoke Neptune's song, both fierce and dim. Speak clear, but let your silence teach, for fortune hides beyond your reach. From emerald hearts the rivers ran, where beauty healed the will of man. She sang of grace, of faith, of home, where every root is wisdom grown. The hunter's laugh, the forge of flame. His steps ignited life and name. Move fast, he roared, but keep your care, for stillness builds the breath you share. Through engines spun with silver tone, the maker dreamed the world of stone. He cast his tools in molten sky and taught the stars themselves to fly. The red wind howled, defend, endure. Through trials fire, the heart grows pure. He hammered courage into clay, that mortals might outlast the day. In shadow's art, where endings dwell, he painted fashion into spell. Regret, he sighed, is wisdom's seed, to balance want and temper greed. The navigator traced her arc, her silver path through tides of dark. Choice, she sang, creates the way. The tide is yours to give or stay. From iron dreams the guardian rose, to weigh each act the cosmos knows. Work, he said, till worth is won. The circle ends where all begun. Then silence moved where echoes cease, a phantom's vow of love and peace. He whispered soft through realms unseen, forgive to find what might have been. Through jeweled veils of cosmic streams, the star awoke the world of dreams. Be bold, he sang, let light be known, for wealth is not what you have shown. The rebel laughed, the monster cried, he broke the gate the gods denied. Fear, he said, is faith undone, yet through the dark the race is run. And last, from twilight's quiet sea, came voice of lost eternity. No wrath, no war, no pride, no pain, just apathy and what remains. But through that void one ember stirred, the sound of care, the ancient word. The rings aligned, the map was whole, each line a memory of soul. The Sandman's spirit, his eyes alight, and murmured, now the truth take flight. For in your hands, he told his crew, the ambassador's dream is born anew. When care returns, the world shall sing, and time itself will fold its wing.